Appleton Police say one person is in custody after investigating a disturbance that eventually led to a car chase. It happened around 7:30 this morning when officers were called to the 1800 block of South Sanders Street for reports of a disturbance with a weapon. When officers arrived on scene, police say the suspect drove off. While officers searched the home, several others followed the suspect's vehicle. Shortly after, the driver stopped the vehicle and attempted to run off.
The pursuit went from 441 to 41 northbound, and eventually the pursuit ended, and officers then were in a foot pursuit with the suspect, the driver of the vehicle, and eventually was taken into custody safely.
That driver was taken into custody just a little over 20 minutes after officers first arrived on scene. Police do believe this is an isolated incident and there is no danger to the public. Nina